Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. So I just wanted to jump on, and I don't know if anyone's been feeling it, but the energies have felt quite intense recently, and I know there's just a lot going on out there with this three-eye atlas, and I haven't really been paying too much attention, but I know it is a supportive energy that is coming in. But what it does mean, it can bring up a lot of our shadow. And so today feels like it's the lightest day, which is the day after, a couple of days after the full moon, and that was quite intense for many of us. I'm sure it certainly was for me. And so just really honoring yourself and just watch yourself when you fall into the stories. And one of the things that's been really strong in my life right now is handing over to that which is greater than me, and that is creator, God, source. And if we were meant to do this on our own, then we wouldn't need God. And so it's honoring that we can't do this on our own. We can ask for support, and that's okay. And when we say to God, like, I'm handing this over to you, whatever it is that you're experiencing in your life right now, whether it's certain patterns, behaviours, habits, addictions, financial struggles, whatever you're experiencing, what I've been doing is literally just handing it over to God. And I literally just listened to a Wayne Dyer podcast, and it just validated everything that I've been learning. And I'm doing a 40-day with God class, which Laurie Ladd is leading, and it is really changing my life. I never thought it would, and I thought I had a connection with that which we call the divine God creator, but I realized I actually didn't. Because when you are connecting in with God, I like to use the name God, not everybody does, then it's an actual conscious invitation to bring in the light of God. It's a relationship. And so if you're wanting some guidance from God, create a source, and you're like, God, like, you pray to God and you're like, oh, I need some guidance on this, but you've not built any relationship, then it's like calling up your friend you haven't spoken to for like years and asking for advice. And so if you really want to get like that support from God, God is obviously always going to be supportive, but starting to consciously build that relationship and that connection is going to be really beneficial. And because what it does, it's like opening the pathway for that light to come in and to move through your body. And so for me, a lot of things have come to the surface because of this light that's coming in, and it's very powerful. It's showing me another layer of how to truly surrender and have faith. And we are infiltrated in a lot of ways because of our mind. Like, for me, my goal is to really liberate myself from thoughts that are just not in alignment with what I know to be true for my soul and for me. And so when these thoughts are coming up to the surface, whether it's limiting beliefs or programs, it's like, don't suffer in them. You don't need to actually stay in that suffering, and you can liberate yourself by trusting and handing it over to God. And when you start to do that over and over and over again, you will start to see shifts changing in your life, because what it will do, it will just take away the doubt, the worry, the anxiety, because you're trusting. And I had a situation that came up, and I would have gone into like real panic and lack. And so I just handed it over to God, and I just said, you know what, God, just take this. I don't need to worry about this. I don't need it to allow it to control my mind and debilitate my days, And I felt a sense of peace, and that trust is really become so much stronger now, because I am knowing that there is support that is greater than me, and that I can't do this alone. And so, one of the things is that we will go out and we will literally pay someone to support us, to help heal us, when we can just go to the one true divine creator, God, and God will not charge us, And so it's great to have support, and I appreciate that. And it's, and God may bring somebody in the physical to help you, but It's really watching these thoughts arise, watching them really dysregulate you, and then handing it over, and constantly doing that. And it takes commitment, it takes dedication, and it takes trust and faith. And that's where I am in my life right now. And so hand it over. That's what I say. Hand it over, because God wants to take it from you. I hope this helps. Have a blessed day.